this is the beam that I put in place for supporting that beam that runs horizontal. It was going to be a steel one, and I was going to run the stairs off it, but I didn't like the steel. It just didn't seem to fit. It sort of clashed against the brickwork and all the woodwork, so stuck a beam in there. Now this year, that's the opening where it was just all concrete up there. So chopped out a beam, chopped out the concrete, left a load of big holes, and that's my first attempt at stonework with lime mortar, so I'm chuffed to bits with that. Now this is where the stairs will be. That vertical beam on the left, that's the wall where the shower room stops. On the left hand side of here, that's where the shower room will be. Opposite to that will be the toilet. So the plan today will be put the steel work in, aluminium frame for build the plasterboard walls and partition it off. I'm actually going to try and do it without drilling into the stone. I don't want to damage any stonework here. So I'll do the fixings to the floor, fixings to the ceiling, and do the vertical beams up, just to screw it all in and hold it together. Plasterboard will make it stronger. I'll insulate that as well. Now as you look at this picture here, that left hand side, there'll be the shower room. I'm going to put a basin in there. Then top left, around that beam, that's where the stairs will go up into that void in the ceiling that I made. Right hand side where the ladders are and that steel is, that's where the kitchen will be. And to the right hand side, out of shot, that's where the toilet will be. I'm sort of putting all the services downstairs, try to keep plenty of space upstairs, and that should work out, and I finished it. Been a busy few days. We've got the steel work up for what will be the toilet. The sliding door go at the front there. Entrance doors, I'm not sure what I'm doing there yet. Obviously gave me some kind of French doors. This will be the shower room. Let's cut it down here. That'll be the entrance into there. His lordship has got his own little cushion and his jacket on because it's a little bit chilly. There's a beam for the stairs, which was going to be a steel pole, but once I got the pole in position, didn't like it. Preferred the wood. And if you stand at the bottom, if the light's right, there you go. And there's the roof, and I've got a wooden beam going all the way up, which is not fixed properly yet, but it's just in position. Come down again. So this will be the toilet. This will be the kitchen. this will be a full-size unit. I've just put this one in position so I can get the wall nice and tight up. And the kitchen will go around here with the corner. And that might be the cooker or a cupboard, I'm not sure yet. That was where the washing machine's going to go. But the washing machine might be going outside under the stairs, which is not unusual for these parts. So this is the state of play so far. Job I'm doing now. Chop this out, lower this pipe, and get the drain in the centre, which is not really needed, but if ever there's a flood down here for whatever reason, that's where the water will go, rather than just sit down here, so that's a plan for that. Got all this cable set up. That's just temporary. It's just an extension lead that I work off. But I've wired up the underfloor heating just to see how we go. Now then, been a busy week. I've finished tiling the floor, which I didn't film. Well, I filmed the start of it, but it'd become an absolute nightmare. It'd become an absolute nightmare. And there's a bit of swearing going on. Tiring, up and down ladders, cutting. It was just horrendous. But show you what we've got to. Took too long because I was cutting all the tiles into the brickwork, stonework, all on the edges. There's a lordship's taken up residency in the shower. Yeah, that one. Yeah. I've cut all around the edges. It's a bit dark in here, which was an absolute pain. But it's looking somewhat like it's a good clean, obviously. A couple of walls up for what would be the toilet, kitchen, shower, and some other stairs are going to go in there. That consumer unit will go up in this corner. That way the cables will come down behind that beam at the back into this wall, into the back of the unit, run down inside this wall, pop out here and run the kitchen. So running cables, next job. Okay, so I put a board up there, which I'll be covered in plasterboard, but I can put the screws through it just to hold the consumer unit. I've got the cable running down, go through there, and I'm actually going to have a fridge freezer here, so I'll put a socket on the inside of this cupboard so I can turn off the fridge without having to drag it out. So then it's a case of backsplash with sockets in. That's a crack I've never seen before. Yeah, I keep getting cracks, it's a bit worrying. When I got the house, it was massive cracks in the wall, like it was about to collapse. So I'm sort of keeping an eye on it quite a bit. Right, anyway, next, cable coming out of the consumer unit and connecting to all these wires, which are the upstairs ring main. I've been brought back from a friend from the UK, because over here, the professional electricians, what they'll do is they'll just get two cables, twist them together, wrap it in PVC tape. That's the professionals. If you're lucky, they'll put these on and wrap it in tape. That's a professional fitting. So I'm going for these terminal blocks. Should be a lot better. Now then, right, been a while. It's Christmas, New Year finished with. I've been over here pretty much every morning, just doing maybe 3-4 hours work. His Lordship, who's down there, gets a bit fed up and he has to go home and he harasses me. So I just do enough for him till he gets bored and then we disappear. So a little catch up what we've done. So most of the electrics for the lights are in position, all wired up. I've got some plasterboard on, not a lot, because obviously I've still got to run a lot of stuff from the pipes and what have you to do down there. I've painted the beams. You see the original colour, because I've not done that one there. Put this like an oak coloured stain on them, just to tone them down a little bit. Kitchen units are in position but not fitted. I've still got legs to put on this one here. Work out the levels, fix them to the wall, just generally get them where I want them. The toilet pan is in, but it's not fully fitted. I've just got to take a bit more piping off the back, drop it down and get the system worked out. Yeah, it's raining outside, like hammering it down. It's not been cold, but it's been chilly in here. So I've got cardboard up there just to try and keep some heat in. We've got the heater down there. Warm up his Lordship's backside because he's a bit damp. And then I've just put some cardboard just across the entrance, just so it's just try and keep it a bit warmer in here. Place is an absolute tip. So when I've done the bits and bobs and got organised, maybe get the kitchen units in position, and then I'll have a tidy up, start fresh, and see how we go from there. Plan for today? Don't know really. Probably put a switch circuit in for the ceiling lights. Get the kitchen units all in position, screwed together, levelled up, and then the big question. This will be the cloakroom, as it were, the toilet, and there's going to be a sink here. And I want to put an outside tap, but I've got to drill through that wall. Now, that wall I put a cable through, and I used my 60mm drill bit, and that was just long enough to go through that wall. So drilling a 50mm hole is going to be difficult. Anyway, I'm going to crack on, get these cables up in position. I might even run some electric to the lights and see how it looks like lit up, because I'm not sure what colour to do it, cool white or warm white. Right, let's see how we go. Let's crack on. So this is the first light in the sequence on the spotlights, which just happens to be on the completely opposite side of where the switch is. course. So I've had to run a cable to the other side of the room to put the switch on it. I mean, I could have done it from the other side, but I don't really fancy this circuit being live when the switch is turned off. These little connecting blocks, I think they're like Wagyu blocks, but I think that's a brand name, but these are a similar thing from Screwfix. I actually got in the UK when I was there last year. Plan B into use them in my garage project that's ongoing at home. Of course, this place has took a back step now. So I need to get this place finished and get back home and continue with that little project. Right there to there. So that out of there. And you in there. God, my eyesight's so bad. Can't even see what I'm doing. Why have I lost a blue cable? Are you in there? That's not good. Oh, I can't see a thing. It's just... I really need to get some glasses sorted. Come on. Waiting for you both. There you go. Okay. Now what I'm thinking of doing is running a circuit around it. Just see what it looks like with these cool lights. Okay. So it ain't pretty, but compared to the so-called qualified electricians over here, I've seen some jobs. In fact, most of the jobs I've seen by the qualified guys, they've just got the live cables, wound them around each other, and taped them up. And that's professional jobs. So I'm not going to complain about what I've done. I actually bought these as well. I got these from the UK. Now, when my neighbour saw them, oh, I think it was like something from the future. He even said they're going to sneak back in and pinch them because they were not sure they're friends and they've never seen him before. Right, let's get some electric to that cable. Go again. There we go. Let's see what's that with. That looks like a brighter light. Brighter. Cost more. Brighter. Whoa, that's 3. The 11's going to be a lot of light. Maybe I'll split the circuit. Therefore, these on. Someone getting restless. Yeah, you're getting restless. You gotta go home already. Oh, it's because the heating's off. Hey. Jump. Yeah, I'll go outside, he's chucking it down. Okay, right. Right. Got some lights up. Now, I did put 11 lights up here. I think it's too many. I'll go buy some bulbs today, see what it looks like. In the meantime, somebody wants to go home, don't you? He's wet, he's been for a walk and he didn't want to come back. I had to drag him through the rain, didn't I? Hey, another hour. Right, next job. This cupboard will be the sink. Got to go against that wall, so I'm going to cut it out so the pipes will fit. Right, got most of the kitchen in, but somebody is desperate to go home, so that's the end of this little journey. Yeah, alright. I know, we're going.